Good morning, everybody. It's Kim Wilson here, and it's time for both Lunchtime Live and my January card class. So I started a new format this year because my husband and I are sort of semi-retired at this moment, and so I'm trying to simplify things and make things easier for myself when I'm doing card classes for you all. I still want to share and I'm still a demonstrator, but I want to simplify things. So I want more time for scrapbooking and my own projects. And if I have more time that I'm not sitting cutting cardstock and everything, I will be able to share more projects for you and more ideas and tips. So I'm hoping I'll be able to do that this year. So for card class this month, we're doing a kit. I have a stash of kits that I've gotten at great prices when they retired, and it's time to use them. So I have this birthday book kit, and it was originally, I believe, $25, but I got them for $15. So we're doing card class tomorrow, 10 a.m. at my house. Rain, sun, or shine, or snow, and it's probably going to be a little snow, but we're having class tomorrow at 10. But if you can't make it, if you don't want to get out, the kits are available. I have 10 of them, and that is it. So 10 of these great birthday book kits. So let me just show you what the kit looks like. So there are a page for each month. So the book's already put together, and all you need to do is add the little labels, little stickers for the months. So I don't know if you're like me, but I tend to forget birthdays, and I already have messed up in January. So when I grab this book out, I'm like, oops, I need to send a card. And sometimes I make a card, and months later, I'll either forget I made it or forget where I put it. So look at this one in May. I found a card from May 24th. So this time I put it in the May folder, the May pocket for cards. Isn't that fun? So the May pocket for cards has a card ready to go. And then, this is a great handy tool. And my tip for this would be to put your names in pencil. That way, if things change or something, and I do anniversaries too, so that's my tip for the book itself. This kit also makes 10 cards, so these are the two patterns of the cards. And the thing I like about this is they're not too girly. So I mean, one of them does have the rose, but it's not, the colors are still cool and nice, but this one here is perfect for a guy. So all you'll be doing for the cards is just layering the little segments together and then putting on these nice sequins. And the thing I like about sequins also is they're very easy to mail too, so you don't have big lumps. The rose is put on with Stampin' Dimensionals, but otherwise really beautiful cards and so simple because you're just putting stuff together. So anyhow, I have 10 of these, so you can either come to class tomorrow or just let me know. It would be a little bit to ship because it is over a pound, so it's kind of heavy, but I'm very willing to ship if you're not in the Erie, PA area. Okay, one more thing I wanted to show you for card class today. We'll be making this kit, but a bunch of you probably got your paper pumpkin kit over the weekend, and I just wanted to give you a few tips on putting together your paper pumpkin kit. Now, the Stampin' Up! Kits, when you see the packaging, your instructions will be on the back of the picture. So the picture makes a good guide of what your projects are going to look like. So this is the January kit. It's called Special Delivery, and it's Valentine's Sending Love Just for You. So you can use them for any occasion, but I did want to put mine together before Valentine's Day because, before I forget, WCTL is doing Healing Hearts again this year. So I'm going to put the instructions right there. Hopefully you can see them. There is the address. So Healing Hearts, the cards will go to nursing homes and other caring organizations. So I always like to make a few extra Valentine's cards and drop them off there, or you can mail them as well. All right, so the kit, some tips on this kit. I like to separate my pieces into the different cards. So here's this one here. It has all of these pieces, and the card bases, the pretty postage stamp themed things. And I like to put my die cuts together and then just pop them right out all together. So that makes it really handy. Sometimes you have to be a little careful when they have when they're delicate like this with the little stems and everything. So that one will be a little trickier to get out, but it's coming okay there. So, and there's 3 of each card. So there's 3 of each of the die cut pages as well. So I got the rose leaves and stems out there. So that one's ready to go. Now this one here has these really pretty little postage stamp. I think these, yeah, they each pop out separately in your sentiment label there, and those go on like that. And then this flower right here goes right on top. So this is kind of a collage-y style of cards, and sometimes I like a more simple card. So I am gonna actually use this flower for something else because I think it will look pretty just to have the little postage stamps right there. Oh, and let me just show you on the instructions how Stampin' Up! Does the instructions. They kind of do it without words, so it's pictures. So this is your little Stampin' Ink spot, which this month is Poppy Parade. And this shows you which stamps to ink up and where to stamp your sentiments. And then step 2, where to put your adhesives. So this is your tear and tape, these strips right there. These dots or hexagons there are your little dimensionals. And if you see little filled in dots, those are glue dots, but it looks like this kit this month doesn't have glue dots. And then it just kind of goes step by step how to put the different cards together. So each card has its little section there, and I'm telling you the different steps. And then on the back it just tells you which pieces go to which card. And also don't forget the add-on dies, which can make additional projects. So there's an additional little postage stamp die, which will be fun. And then some tulips probably to go along with the next kit, which is kind of an Easter themed, Easter bunny, springy kind of theme. And then I wanted to show you one more tip about stamping on these. Now, one thing you can do is there's usually one extra sentiment. So I just go ahead and stamp all 4 of them, and then I just save the extras and use them on an additional project. But one thing, some people, and you can tell me what you like, some people like to just do their stamping while it's all in the sheet just to keep it organized. And some people like to pop them out before they stamp. So I used to do it this way, but sometimes even with the clear stamps, it's hard to see exactly where you're stamping because the color is the same. So I got this great tip from the virtual album retreat, which I was like, why didn't I think of this before? But it's just find a darker background. Sometimes I'll use the cardboard sheet from the kit or grab my silicone pad there, and just so it's something darker so you see the contrast between the piece you're stamping on, especially when it's just a plain color like this. When you see the contrast, it's so much easier to line up your stamp. Even though it's a clear stamp, it's sometimes hard to get it exactly straight. But what a great tip I thought that was. So give it a try if you haven't. And then the third card, I think some people were having a little trouble with this one because they couldn't figure out why the card base was smaller than the other ones. And that is because these big scallops actually are supposed to stick out. So they will actually be larger than the card base. So you can see that on the back. So don't let that confuse you. I know sometimes those little diagrams get a little confusing and I'm like, what are they talking about in there? But usually you can figure out what's going on. And of course you can always change things up. Like I'm gonna use some of those extra die cuts on some additional cards. Aren't those envelopes pretty? Anyhow, that is the special delivery kit. I do have 2 extras of that kit if anyone didn't get it. And pretty soon they'll have the refills up. And if you are a subscriber, you can buy the refills. I know the refill from last month's kit's already sold out. I never bought any because I was kind of not thinking about it. I haven't done that one yet, but it's like, oh, too late for that. No refills for me. But a lot of times, a lot of the stamping is just the sentiments. I mean, this one, there is this cute airmail stamp that you're going to be stamping. But some of them, just if you can just get the refill, it's just a good bargain. And they always have some of the older kits and refills up there too, which is nice for subscribers. And oh, the box. The box is really cute. So this would make a cute Valentine's box Mother's Day gift. All you have to do is get a piece of pink cardstock and cover over the thing that says Paper Pumpkin. Maybe you can even put an extra, I could even, since I'm not going to use these on my card, put an extra flower die cut on the front. That'd be pretty, a pretty gift for someone. Put some goodies in it. So tomorrow we are doing the card. Oh, I don't think I even opened up this box to show you how it comes. Okay, the birthday card organizer kit. So you can have all your birthday cards organized and not forget. So the kit comes like this, all wrapped up, the envelopes, cards, and the book is already put together. And the instructions are on the inside of this, just like I showed you with the Paper Pumpkin kit. So doing that tomorrow, or you could just purchase it. And then WCTL, deliver your extra Valentines by February 6th. And then it's also bonus days this month. So shop and earn a $5 coupon for every $50 you spend. There's some great kits up, especially the ones that just came into the shop on January 5th. There's some really pretty ones up there. I actually sold 2 of them yesterday. I have 1 more left of that really cute one with the windows and the flowers. And there's also a pretty butterfly one that has stamps and everything in it. So check those out, and we will see you hopefully later this week. Happy crafting, everybody.